Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Software Inc. Where boys, we're back with another episode. Things got really interesting in the last one as we managed to kind of slightly expand to a second floor, which has now given us the ability to implement a bunch of new teams which have now taken over from our pretty much our core team doing a bunch of work. We have our support team, we have our marketing team right now, and they're really helping us out, and we're now able to kind of cover more tasks quicker than we could do before. Now, since we've added more people in and we've expanded a little bit more, I'm now having to start doing fire safety related stuff. We managed to get all the fire stuff in, the sprinklers, the fire alarms, all that kind of jazz. One thing I was kind of missing was this. I needed staircases to get to the second floor, which I've managed to do it. It doesn't look that great, but it will do the job, boys. It will do the job. We're going to implement some windows in here. I'm not sure how good of an idea it is putting windows there, but they've got windows to go up and down in the staircase right now, which I'm hoping the fire safety inspection I pass with flying colors. Now, other than that, boys, we've got a lot of stuff going on. We've managed to release some new software. We've got the, if I go to actually all of our releases right now, and if I do it by release date, you can see that we originally released the Bet4, which is our online casino website. Then we created Folio Pay, which turned out to be our most profitable software to date. But I have a sneaky suspicion that Bank of Fools, our banking platform, is going to overtake it shortly. And because of the success of Folio Pay, we created Folio Pay 2. And right now, it is currently selling pretty good. We're updating it, and I think we also need to port it as well. I'm not too sure. But it's getting very interesting, boys. Very interesting. Now, we've got a ton of stuff that we need to expand upon to make things a little bit more efficient. We're working super hard. Our core team's absolutely destroying things. We've got 512 bugs we need to get rid of. Now, my taxes are due shortly. I do need to kind of figure out the accounting side of things to make sure that we can kind of do it. We've passed our fire inspection. Now we've got the staircase in. So if anything, boys, we're doing all right. We are kind of doing all right. But I don't just want to do all right. I want to do amazingly well. So I'm hoping we can kind of get this done. I just want to first figure out then what is left to do for Folio Pay 2. Get this update all out. I want to double check just to see if there is any other operating systems that I do need to port it to. So wait for this update to be done. There's 12 more bugs to kind of get out of here. I don't think they're actually going to do it this month, believe it or not. I don't think they are. Are they all about to go home? There's 2 left. There's 1 left. Are they going to leave this 1 bug remaining? Oh no, they've done it. I can release it. And then we'll skip to next month. Bam! All the sales just increased from 2.6 to 3.6 in sales. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, in the grand scheme of things, we got a few more bugs that we need to sort out for Bank of Fools. All the bugs have been verified there. Let me just check the details of Folio Pay. I just got to make sure that I'm on top of this. Otherwise, we'll have some issues. Now, new port. There is a bunch of operating systems, but if it's based on active users, I'll go for these 5 and port that. And just get that done in the background. Now, we do have the core team working on the marketing right now because my current marketing team cannot technically keep up with the demand that we currently have. It turns out, guys, that even though I got a core team set up and a marketing team with 4 employees, it's not enough. They can't keep up with marketing and supporting 2 very successful pieces of software. So I'm thinking we slightly extend these offices or these rooms. That's what I think we should do. Now, if I go to build mode, actually, I'll wait for daytime so I can kind of see a little bit better. The only downside for me is it's a little bit awkward, the rooming and the spacing up here, to be able to squeeze in what I want to squeeze in. But I still feel like we could do it. I still think we can do it. So let's work out how this is going to work then for an expansion. Now, if I fully expanded all the way down to here, and this is our marketing team. So if I merge these 2 rooms, Very nice, very nice. Apparently I can drag and drop. This is something that I didn't realize I could do in the game. Appreciate whoever told me that in the comment section down below. So the furniture, I want to duplicate it, and I can put another load of furniture down here. Now, if I put that there, which gives us a 2 spacing on that side, if I select the furniture and then move it to here, I've now got double the amount of marketing employees that I could potentially have. And we've centered it nice. My only concern in this game, and it's hilarious, is I have OCD. So I've got to sometimes make stuff feel like they're situated just right. Now this window here is going to have to go because you're going to have to extend this room going down. I'm going to actually also change it because we can get more employees. So I might build some restrooms upstairs. If I delete this window, and then if I go for a full-on window here to kind of mimic the space in there, and then we'll do the same here as well. We're going to mimic the windows on the floor below. That should work out just well. And we have not enough ventilation, so we need to add in another... What is it? Another... Where's the radiators? Large radiators. Where's the electric radiators? So it's going to be another radiator and another AC unit. Now, eventually, we'll probably get it all set up where we can, you know, sort out our own central heating and stuff like that and have all the vents. But until then, this is how it's going to have to go. So that room's in. This is my next headache, is trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. So if I literally just grab the rooms right now, cover this up to there, select you and you, and then merge. No, I don't think I'm selecting it right. You, and then merge. Expand that over. Now, if I make this room go the full length down to here, select you, and then merge. It's quite a large room. So if I select all of that, furniture, move it, where's the best place to put it? See, I can't find a central location, which is really annoying on both sides. That's the annoying part about this. Now, it doesn't have to be central like that. I can do it in a different way. I could do it where we have you here, and then we move this to this side, so we kind of space it out. This is our support team. Now, in reality, I could do with a slightly larger support team, solely because they can do updates for us, they can bug fix for us, they can port for us as well. So that would be quite important. So let me grab and make sure I select it just right. The furniture here. I'm actually going to sell this furniture. And then we're going to select these two now, minus the light. And we're going to then duplicate this. So I'll do a 2. Oh, do I do a 2? So this is going to be interesting now, the spacing, because we've also got this extra bit sticking out, which is slightly annoying. So I did 2 there, a space, a 2. Or I do a 2 here. So if I went for a 1 there, or I do... So if I do it like that, I still get the 8 in, and it's nicely spaced out, which kind of messes up my system now. It kind of does hilariously. Or I select all this furniture. Actually, I'll select these ones first. Move them just to there. Select these. Move you just to there. So they're all kept together. But then I get the ability to brick the wall up like this. And then I get this separate room. This is all the stuff that we got to figure out right now. So we can enter in, but we've got this big room here, which I kind of want to utilize it in a different way to what I've currently got going on. So I could maybe drag a corridor to at least to there. If I select you and merge. And then how am I going to reposition the elevator? So if I never had this door here, if I dismantled this door, if I moved... Okay, I don't think you can move an elevator. I think you've actually got to then delete it to reposition it. So elevators, So can't put you there because we got to go down. And I can't put you there because of the fire alarm. So if I put you just here, elevator then goes, okay, can't put you there because of then the lights. So just move, actually I'll delete the light for a second. Who would have thought you got all this stuff you've got to kind of think about when it comes to placing in elevators. Right, upper floor, that one's going to be in the way as well. And it's all because I want to go for these little slimline ones. Well, can't do that because there is also a fire alarm just there. So move this just over there for a quick second. And rotate this there. So that should put us back to normal. And then we get an extra building or room out of this, which I could use for my accounting side or even my law side as well. Kind of, maybe. I'm not 100% sure just yet. So that puts us to where we need to get to. Let me get the windows now all in place. So windows, we'll mimic what we've done down below, but I'm not going to do the same just there because of how it's situated. We'll do a double window there. I'll do a triple window just there. Right, we're all lit up, boys. We're all lit up. We need doors, so we'll go for a nice double door system. We'll go there. Gives us a lot of space here to pretty much work with, but we're going to need to sort out the ventilation and the radiators and all that kind of jazz right now. So, rads then. Is it 1 or 2? We can get away with 1 in this one. So we just need the AC unit, which I'll put just there. That sorts us out. So if that's the marketing room, this then needs to be my support room. So switch the team to support, which it's already on. There we go. And then this room here goes back to being pretty much anybody, but there's nothing really going on in there at the moment. So that's really now configured our whole upstairs. I've sorted out the stairwell, which is great. Really good, really good, really good. I've got to sort out lighting, and I've got to sort out the safety aspect of it as well. So let me just grab the lighting. So we've got lighting. Where's the lighting? Do I have no lighting in this room? Did I delete it all by some ability? So that would go like that. I think that's enough. 1, 2, 3. I think that is enough. Now, obviously, I want to add more decoration to the room. But until then, that will do us just fine. So back into play mode. They all come back in. And now we're working away. Right. I feel like we're now getting somewhere. I feel like I might have missed some of the safety stuff, though. So, what's the view that you can do for the fire inspection? So apparently it's all passed, but I don't quite know how. I don't have fire alarms in a lot of this stuff, I don't think. Security, fire. And I need a sprinkler in here as well, right? Right, I think that's all I need in those rooms. I could be wrong, though. I actually could be wrong. We'll see what happens. Anywho, we'll now skip to the next month. So, there's a lot of stuff I want to get set up. So I think first things first is maybe hiring enough employees for our marketing team that I no longer need the core team to help out. So when it comes to our teams, we've got 4 employees in the marketing team. Now it does seem like a lot of marketers, and I'm going to get 4 in the support, compared to the fact that I only have 8 in the core team, and that is the team that makes software. But they do have a very, very important role to do. So marketing, we'll go medium. That's fine for now. For the market team, And compatibility, I want good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm hoping then on the next month, which we're going to soon find out, I can hopefully get rid of the core team helping us out. So they're all done. So if I then unassign the core team, so they can now truly focus on just, at the minute, porting Folio Pay 2. Then we're on to a winner. We should then be on to a winner. So skip to next month. We'll soon find out right now how it's going to go down. And if they can get this all done, which they should do. Now, I want to apply the same logic to the support team. Support, compatibility, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Not too worried about their skills because I can always train them up. So there's 4 additional for the support team. So that'll obviously blitz for all of this. And they can also do bug fixes in the background, or as much as they can do with their skill before I then drop in the core team to kind of finish it all off. So does the marketing team do it? They do. So not only can they market that really easy, they can also do press releases for me when I'm actually creating software. So it all goes hand in hand. That's why it's important to have that many people on the marketing team. Support team, for obvious support reasons up here, but also to do ports and stuff. I can get them to do this port in reality and just tick that along, but I'll get my core team at the moment because they'll do it quicker. As much as they can kind of get out of it. Can they do it? Yeah, they got the 3rd port in on the go. Right, I think things are looking up for us right now. We've got some organization. The rooms aren't decorated the way I want them to. Plus, I do have this additional room. Now, when it comes to hiring people, I can create like a law and accounting room. That could help me file taxes and stuff. And save me from them paying fines. That could really help us out. Also, what have they got in here for this support? Can I select the calculator? I don't think I'm able to select the calculator because the PC is completely in the way. But that's okay. Right. Duplicate you. And I reckon we're pretty much doing more of the same. But I reckon we only need 4 members of staff for a law and accounting team, is what I reckon. So if I go to manage teams, yeah, we'll fast forward to the next day. Bam. So new team, law and accounts. We'll kind of combine them as one team to begin with and just see how we get on. So add them. They arrive and they go home at 1600 hours. Pretty much all the same. Great stuff. You've been nominated for 1 award out of 4 categories. Yes, please. Show most profitable product. Yeah, baby. Folio Pay 2. Let's go. Slows dirt accumulation in a room as well. Nice. So another award. I'm going to run out of shelves at this point, aren't I? I really am. So if I duplicate the shelf, put this shelf there, and then function, awards, put you here. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. I got to check out how much money it's actually making then, if it actually won the award. Network, get you educated. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Right, I'm getting sidetracked right now. I really am. So it's made 20 million so far, which is amazing. Oh, the Bank of Fools has finally overtaken. That's good. But I have a feeling I might need to port it as well. So I wonder if I go to the details and port it. And if I choose my support team, because my core team's busy, pick all 4 of them and get that ported in the background as well. Nice. Right, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked again. So skip to next day. There we go. Employees going on vacation, so a little less work will get done today. Folio pay 2.6 million in income. That's amazing. I need to now hire employees, and we'll go for a law high. So begin looking. Compatibility, good. But obviously, law and accounts. And then I look for somebody in accounting. Now, it means if I get 4 employees, 2 accounting, 2 law, only 2 can work on a certain job. You know what I mean? Okay, so no accounting there. Back to law, medium. Great compatibility. But I could eventually train him to share both aspects. So can I not get accounting? No. I'll have to wait for the next month. I'll have to wait for the next month. So is this room designated? Hold on. Switch team, law and accounts. I'll have to wait for the following month now anyway. Right, you can see how slow the support team actually does the porting, but it's something in the background that could get done. Now, I could assign my core team to help them out only when my core team is free and available. But the support team can just tick along in the background and do a nice chunk of the work for my support when my core team is ready to go. So, anyway, sidetracked. Counting high. Right, compatibility good. We'll go with you for the law and accounts. And you know what? We'll just get. Oh, do I get one more? I mean, it's very, 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 very high wages. It's a little bit less for a 2-star. Hire you. There we go. So that'll be on the next day. But let me now sort out. Where do we go to sort out our finances? Is it accounting here? Put the law and accounts team on it. There we go. They'll now do what they can do. And they should hopefully optimize my tax and mean that I maybe pay less. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully. Of course, we can do... is it research for the law? I often forget what the law team does. Like, if I was to research networking for the year 22... No, you need all designers and stuff like that, don't you? I can't exactly remember what the law team does. Or the law employees do. But yeah, they can't really do a lot of work at the minute because they don't do anything. Right, anyway. Where are we currently at then? So we are creating the ports for the Bank of Fools. We're marketing Folio Pay. There is a few bugs for both of them. But other than that, we're okay. We are okay. Now, if I really wanted to, I could extend the office. Let's go network here. And get 4 more employees for the core team in. I could. But let's hold our horses for just a moment. Right, our releases then. You can now see how well we've actually done. But I need to do better. Now, I say I need to do better. When we go to our net worth, we are... I mean, actually, we're still pretty far down, so we've still got a long way to go. So company stuff doesn't really matter at the moment. All software. So the most profitable software is coming from operating systems and games. Now, it's probably easier to create a game than it is an operating system. This game here, let me see its details. It's on a lot of operating systems. It's got a lot of tools. It's part of a franchise. It has expansion packs and lots of features. You have to work really hard to create a good game, as opposed to, for example, this operating system here, which is the newest out of the top 3. Part of a franchise, obviously, it's a sequel. But it's got a lot of stuff in. But to create a operating system requires a lot of work. I don't think I've got an adequate enough team to create it without adding anything already. 2 years. So I think an operating system is a little bit out the way for the moment. Now I could create my very own programming language. Consumer reach is high. Hold on, the consumer reach is really high. But the problem is though, how much money could we make from a programming language? Where's programming language? There we go. Only 27 available. Do you know what? It's not really that much money. Oh, the dollar bills though are high. Alright, active users. We'll go with this one here. Because it's got a lot of active users. Because I'm assuming if anyone uses our programming language, we're going to get obviously some fees for them doing that. Now, features. It doesn't look like a lot of features, but we could be wrong. We legit could be wrong. So programming language, okay, has system by default, type interface, which is here, syntax here, classes and objects. Where are you? Where are you? Classes and objects there. Operators, bam. Functions and closures, and garbage collection. We're adding the trash man. About a year. Now, if I was to add comments, it adds an additional programmer. Generics, 2 years. Libraries and frameworks. I feel like libraries and frameworks are more important for a programming language. If you are a nerd like me, imagine trying to do a programming language without any frameworks or libraries ability to kind of implement. Yeah. There is a little bit of wasted interest, but I mean, garbage collection you can get rid of. Type interface you can get rid of. But then it's like, you know, arrays. Data types. How could you not have all this stuff in? We'll go with that and see what happens. So my very own programming language, $65. It will be... Oh, I need a name for it. Well, what do I call it? My programming language. Folio. Oh, wrong button. Folio Plus. Like C+. If I ever make a sequel, I can call it Folio Plus. I love it. I love it. Right, next. Analyze, apply. It does change the interest. I can put it back to auto balance so you get 100% expected interest. I mean, you can play around with that. But other than the auto balance, that's probably as good as you're going to get it. Next, and develop. Right, this is not really going to be something that's going to make me a ton of cash, but it does solidify my company if I create a programming language. Imagine people then start creating stuff using my language. Oh my goodness me, we'll go down in history, boys. We'll go down in history. So a lot of stuff there to get done now. The core team is also working on 2 items at once. The accounting team's now here, and they're now optimizing. What are they actually doing? Oh, they're reducing my tax bill through quote-unquote optimization. Is that what we're calling it these days? Is that what we're calling it these days? Right. Consider building parking. That does sound like a good idea to me. Now, we do have the ability to extend the company this way, the building, which is probably the most logical thing I'm probably going to end up doing. For downstairs, anyway. So, buying land. This area here I can buy. Oh, they're now all awkward little sizes. So, spend some money there. Now, in terms of parking, I could build a road. Okay, that works out fairly well. Can't go any further because land. Right, I gotta buy all these awkward shapes, which is really annoying, isn't it? Right, back to road building. Alright, make that go to there, and we're going to build some car parking spaces now. So car parking spaces then horizontal. Sounds about right, doesn't it? And then make the road just go around to the side here. So they can drive around to it. That's quite a bit of car parking space, isn't it? It really is. Now, it will change the dynamics of the path. So I'll also connect the path up like that, hoping that's where they're going to walk on it. That's what we're hoping for. And then bikes. Some bike racks just there. Do we reckon they're going to walk on the path? Who knows? But the next day should be pretty interesting. It should be pretty interesting. Right, so we've already ported the Bank of Fools to one platform. Hoping to get a second one shortly anyway. Which should increase the sales ever so slightly. We've got a nice little car park on the go. Got some path now set up. They're still walk on this anyway. Can you move the bus stop? Out of curiosity. No. And annoyingly, I can't use these tiles here. You can't build a fence, can you? Hold on. Fence. It doesn't work like that, does it? A fence. No, you can't build on path. So annoyingly, I've got to have them walk onto that. Fine. Right, anyway, who turns up to work on a vehicle? Whoa! Okay, no one turned up in a bike. Which, if they turn up on a bike, though, doesn't it mean they get a little bit smelly? So I have to then start implementing showers. Isn't that how it works? I hope not. But I'm sure that's how it works. Right, I just seem to have so many employees now at this point. I just feel like I've got a lot of employees. Next month, fire inspector will be coming shortly. Right, select all. Small pay rise. Very nice, very nice. And off we go. 3.4 million for Folio Pay 2. That is doing really well. So here's my taxes right now. Do you know what, guys? I'll be real with you. I can't see me needing law anytime soon. So I'm going to fire. Those two employees. We're going to hire. For the accounting side, we'll go high. Compatibility, normal. Fine. To really reduce my tax bill. That would be quite nice, guys. That would be quite nice. Right, more peeps educated. There we go. So I'm hoping we can get this Bank of Fools done. I'll go to one more port. 3 out of the 4. Computer power will slowly decrease as new computers are released. Better hardware. Okay, right. They're basically telling me Sony your computers are underpowered right now. Make them better. I'll unassign the core team once I've done their 3rd port. We've passed the fire inspection. So I can get my core team now working on the iterations and solely working on the iterations. All right, very good, very good, very good. Next month, please. Next month. Another port done. And we could do with a bigger kitchen as well. Right. Oh, we could... No, I don't need to call in IT. We've hired our own, haven't we? We have hired our own. Right, more education, please. Right, in they come for a brand new day. Computer's now fixed. Off they go to work. Right. Another month done. We could blitz through these months if you're not careful. So you successfully filed a tax report and saved nearly 200,000 in tax optimization. That's really good. That's really good. So the tax has been paid, boys. Now we're optimizing even more. The tax got paid. Bills. 3.1 million in taxes. Yikes. That's crazy, isn't it? That is crazy. Right, we're doing all right, mate. If I do say so myself. The support team porting beautifully. But what if I select all the these and then go to replace them? What can I replace them with? So we currently got the... Where's the triple monitors? They're the dual. There's the triple. Something like this. Oh no, it's the 4 ones, isn't it? I've just been robbed. I've just been robbed. I just got robbed. God damn it. Right. So, 4 monitors. These are really big. The power's not as great on them, believe it or not. The power is a little less on them. But they do have effectiveness and mood boosts. Right. The RGB computer. We could go for something more powerful. These E-flats aren't too bad. You do lose the comfort rating. These are a bit more powerful. No, they're about the same, aren't they? Right. These RGB computers look very, very powerful. Let me see the difference, boys. They do glow red, which is nice. I'm assuming you can change the color of them as well. And with the extra power, we're actually doing a lot more of a dent into the iteration. Right, which we can now develop it. So we'll see how we get on with these computers. We'll see how we get on with them. Right, skip. Now we can do a marketing campaign, so we can do a press release our own for the marketing team. They'll just get that done in the background for us. The support team ported everything, by the way. So I'm wondering if Folio Pay needs to be ported. Active users. That's just been released. So maybe you can do the 1 port. Bank of Fools port. That's just been released as well, so port it to you. And then we'll also have to get rid of some bugs as well and do a nice little bug bash. So we're already halfway to completing Folio Plus. Okay. Who can I educate? Barney. Barney, you can be educated, boy. Level 2 network. Alright, back in again, boys. It'll take a while for those ports to get done. A lot of bug fixes. I can't believe we're still selling though. The longevity of these products is kind of crazy. The longevity is kind of crazy. So I don't know whether to kind of now maybe look towards, or wrong button. Where's PCs? Like, what's the better function? Where's computers? So by looking at this, what would be better than the Hexa one? The RGB, you've got the E flat. Which environment? It is on the E. That's on the E. They will be good because it increases the environment quite a lot. Power's down. I'm looking at high power. See, these flat books are just as good. No, I think the RGB ones are probably the better variation. You lose a few of the other boosts. But, you know, I think you make up for it in everything else. So our product has run out of... what is this? The Bank of Fools has run out. So order some copies. I'll order 50,000. See how we get on with that. We're going to be bug bashing soon on Folio Plus. The ports are still going to take a while. I can educate somebody else. We'll go for 2D there, so a little bit of everything. In they come. And we've got to now set up all of our announcements for releasing this. So promote it. And I'll now start fixing the bugs. So what we'll do is we'll market it by a release date. So we'll go for 2026. We'll give ourselves 12 months. So we'll go November. So we've got 1 year to release it. So I want to make sure we get rid of all the bugs. And we max out the marketing side of things as well. So select all employees. Bring it right down. Small pay rise. And blitz for all of this. So we'll keep it going anyway. Marketing is pretty prominent still. I mean, it's about, is it 10,000 this goes to like maxed out, or is it a bit more than that? I feel like it's going to go a bit more than that. All right, that's 2 more months down. So we'll have 10 months remaining to release this, but we are getting rid of a bunch of bugs. Right, we're doing our accounting. What's our accounting saying? Details. No way is that Optimation will be saving that much. There's no way we are saving that much. That's crazy if we do. That is crazy if we do. Alright, come on, boys. Get these bugs out. Where's our cleaner, by the way? They've got to do a lot of cleaning right now. A lot of dirt has come in. I just don't like how they... you can't force them to walk on a certain part of the path. Because they trample dirt in very easy at that point, don't they? Right, we can release the press release, but what we'll do next... So we'll go this month. We will... market a press build, so that will go out for the following month. The next month we'll release this, and then we'll be kind of then building up a lot of hype for the release of our programming language. Handle post-release. Who are you? You're our support team. Socialize, multitask. Handle post-release tasks. Sounds about right, boys. All right, Joanne, we educate you on the old system. And who else we got to educate as well? We got your boy Rachel. Your girl Rachel over here. We'll go system as well. Right, there we go. What was that then? Sorry. We saved... Yeah, we did save 600... Nearly over $500,000 we saved in tax. Ridiculous. Right, what's the press build saying? We haven't heard. It might be the new big hit as well. The feature should release in November 2026. So that's been dropped. We'll do the press release on the next month. Now we've got rid of a lot of bugs. Now I'm going to assign core team down here and down here to get this port done a little bit quicker. All right, have a little bit of a chomp into that. So they'll go all home. Next month, we will release this press release, which the hype is slowly starting to build up. Sounds great. They plan to release it in November. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Janet will educate you on the marketing. Get level 3 marketing on the go. That's all done. The ports are now all done. Right, which is amazing. So what we'll now do is we'll do the 2 updates for my Bank of Fools and my Folio Pay 2 just before we release our programming language, and then have to go down the road of updating eventually that. So I can't do the IDE, which, what does that fall under? Audio? No, not audio. Will that fall under system? Yeah, there's no IDE available. Well, there is if I don't have it that new. So you'll have to kind of bring it down to here, unfortunately. Programming, we'll go with you. Audio tool, go with you. So core and support will drop on it. Update. And then update the Folio Pay 2 as well. Alright, get you on the go. Same issue with this one, so bring it down a year. And then finally, bam. Update. So a lot of tasks now on the go, but we've got a little bit of a while to go before we do have to fully release Folio Plus. We are building up a few followers. We are fixing the bugs. 615 bugs have already been chomped out of it. So that's pretty good to see. It's pretty good to see. And we'll kind of reduce down the priority of that, because I feel like we've got a fair few amount of bugs already out. So some employees are not happy working long hours. And too many tasks. Is it these ones? It's all in the support. It's the support team that are not happy. Yeah, I do have them working on quite a bit of tasks. Maybe I unassign the support team from the updates, just to slightly ease that burden. So it's just the core team on them. The support team can then focus on just finding the bugs and doing customer service. Right, a lot of employees went on vacation, so half the work should technically now get done. And do I do another market in terms of dropping another press build? Let's see if we can try and build up that hype a bit more, which we managed to have. It's not that far from release. It looks amazing with all the new features, boys. Right, these updates shouldn't be too far. This one's now done, which is now just a bug fix. So August, September, October, November. Not far now, boys, for our own programming language. It's quite exciting in reality, isn't it? It's quite exciting. So 3 more bugs left. 2 more. 1 more. Bam. That one's done. Alright, September. October. We've got to release it on the next month. All the marketing now taken care of. We gotta wait for these updates to get to 100% as well. I just realized this update section here is not even 100%. 99. Once at 100, they then focus on all the bugs. Right, so it's got to get released on this next month. Okay. So we'll release it and see what they say about it. Yay! Yay! Oh. So bugs, amazing. Magnificent piece of work, amazing. But they don't know who we are, so we'll allow that. We'll do 20,000 marketing. I'll order 200,000 copies. There we go. So hopefully they can market all this in time. We're doing the support right now. We're also trying to complete this update at the same time. So let me move this support up to here. Marketing up to here as well. And then the update down here. Right, the marketing got done. Everything pretty much all got done. Educate you in accounting. And we have run out of units products for something. Hold on, boys. Select all. Reduce this. I ain't paying through the nose. We ran out of products for Folio Pay 2. Okay, order copies of this. 100,000. And order copies for Bank of Fools. We'll do 100,000 of this as well. Right, how do we do sales on this? Oh, the sales aren't great. It could be a slow burner, though. It could be a slow burner. Now, we've got a bit of a while to go before we make a profit on it. Let's just hope it is a slow burner. You can't port it. Our competition. So oh, okay. So Stop Long just got released as well and it's taken a huge market share. They could be affecting our sales. Right, interesting. Very interesting. All right, can we get these bugs fixed real quick? And get this update sent out of here? Right, they could have taken the wind from beneath our wings on this. We've sold a little bit more. That's done, we can release you. Marketing support's now being taken place. This is going to take a while to... I mean, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to get it to make much cash. Right. Our releases. Folio Plus. Details. I mean, we are getting more people using it. Like, you know. But in terms of competition... See, there's us at the bottom there. We are the white bar. We've now entered the market. But we've got to try and take a lot away from Stoplang. So if we have a Stoplang, you'll think, okay, yeah, we're now disrupting the market. But Stoplang's looking pretty good. So what's going on with Stoplang then? Let me check software. So it's Stoplang free, isn't it? Here. Which they're charging $54. Okay, I'm not. I'm charging $65. So what if I edit the price to $53, where I'm $1 cheaper than them? Let's see what will happen. This is aggressive marketing right now, boys. This is going to be aggressive marketing strategies. Right, everyone go home. And here we go. So skip. One of your old IPs is in the public domain. What's that? Oh, Betfold. Oh, it's been that long already? Yo. Right, I don't feel like it made much difference. No. It hasn't made much of a difference dropping it to that price. I could update it. I mean, what's updating it really going to do apart from fixing the bugs, which there is actually quite a few bugs. So I could at least do that and give it a bit of more of a fighting chance. Could we get this bug bash done already? Well, that's pretty cool. I can drop an update straight away. I mean, I don't know what it's going to do for us in the long run. It is It is slowly, and it's slowly, guys, selling more. So via units, you can see it's increased. But yeah, competition. I mean, but then again, some units are dropping for some other people though. So it could be that I'm just taking slightly over. We're got a PC that needs to be fixed. A couple of pieces there got fixed. Interesting, isn't it? It is an interesting one. We need to see how it kind of goes. But ultimately, we do need to expand our core team to now start thinking about bigger software. An operating system would be amazing. We've got enough money in the bank where it could fund the build of an operating system. But it's also a case of we need to maximize all the hours in the day. So it would probably be worthwhile to also create a night team that comes in and does a lot of work for us. Yeah, we're starting to sell more of Folio Plus. One more month and it's finally going to be making profit. We've sold even more in this next one. So in terms of my competition, I'm slowly eating into it a little bit, but we've got a long way to go. Now, in terms of active users, we are here. Their marketing is unavoidable, but I don't have the budget or the team to make the marketing unavoidable, especially for how low the units are currently selling. Yeah, it's an interesting one, guys. It is an interesting one, but we've managed to do over 100 million in sales for the Bank of Fools. Our banking platform was a huge success. Now, do I go down these roads again in the next episode, or do we completely look towards, for the first time ever, creating something big? And I'm talking maybe an operating system. Or do I lead up to an operating system? Do I create all the stuff surrounding it? Maybe it would be the 2D editor, the 3D editor, the audio tool, you know, stuff like that. Big decisions I now need to make. Big decisions I now need to make. But it's an anti-cheat solution done really well as well. Oh, another anti-cheat solution there. And there. An anti-cheat solution could be the stopping gap to an operating system. I feel like I need one big hoorah of a software to pay for the development of an operating system. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But until next time, I will see you all soon, guys. So, goodbye.